Bristol now has its first community fridge, one big fridge filled with donated food for anyone in the community to use. It's the idea of the Bristol Food Network. It's at the Compass Point Children's Centre in Bedminster, and we've sent our reporter James Hanson to take a look this morning.
Morning, Emma. You know that bit on Ready Steady Cook where they turn up with the shopping bags and look inside? If I open up the community fridge here, I can have a look inside. I reckon I could probably make you some kind of pasta, something Italian, because we've got loads of basil here. And if I open the bottom drawer, there are so many really ripe, fresh-looking tomatoes. So I reckon something Italian probably is what we're going to make out of the community fridge. The first community fridge in Bristol. It's here at Compass Point Children's Centre in Bedminster, and it's the idea of Bristol Food Network, and Jacqui Reeves from Bristol Food Network is here. Good morning.
Hello.
Well, this is very exciting. So where did you get the idea for the community fridge from?
Well, there are 48 around the country, and they started in the UK in 2017, and the support organisation that supports the network is called Hubbub. And I've known about them for a while, being in the food scene, and knew that this could be a really easy, simple way to reduce food waste and give people good food.
And this is the first one in Bristol. Who are you envisaging using it on a regular basis?
So obviously the people that come to the Compass Point Centre, so that's, we have a nursery, there's a parent-toddler group, there's language classes, so it's people within the community. But then it is also open to others to come and use the fridge, to donate to the fridge and to use the food.
We've heard a lot in recent years about the rise in food banks. Is it similar to a food bank in terms of the ethos behind it?
Its main ethos is to reduce food waste, and in doing so, to allow people to develop a food sharing economy, if you like. It's not targeted specifically at people living in food poverty, but of course, you know, there will be a big element of that. It also is not a referral basis, which food banks are. So it takes away, if you like, a little bit of stigma that might be around that. And it allows people just to come to share recipes, which you can see down there. I put a tomato soup, not a pasta sauce, but that's okay. And to share food. So, you know, you growers out there, we're calling food retailers within the area, cafes, growers to come and donate to the fridge and to take the food.
And it's clearly going down very well because there's a little comments book here. I'm just reading down it. Excellent idea, keep it up. Such a great idea, really help families out. Excellent idea, very helpful. So clearly you're getting some great feedback already. Obviously, though, it needs to remain stocked and you rely on donations. Tell me about how that works.
So we have flyers. We can put the phone number on the website and the website, etc. People can just turn up with the food. The food has to be sealed. It has to be within date. And ambient food obviously doesn't have to have a date on it, but it has to be fresh. So yeah, we're calling out to people just to please come bring food, and people can bring from their homes, but that can't be cooked food. It can only be tins or pulses or packaged foods, things like that.
And I know you've had some big donations already from some of the local supermarkets. Aldi did a big donation, but it can be individuals as well who just want to help out.
It can be, yeah, absolutely. So yeah, people can bring tins, you know, in the back of the cupboard, sort of, as long as it's in date.
This is the first one in Bristol. Do you reckon there could be more in the, you know, months and years ahead?
Yeah, the hope is that we have, you know, a good 8 or 10 around the city, and a really good network of the sharing of the stories, the recipes, and where people to donate know where to go and people to collect know where to go. Just to say, last week we had 80 kilos of food that came into the fridge and went out, and that's the equivalent of 109 meals. So
wow. And if people want to find out more, if they want to help out, if they want to donate,
we need volunteers. That's the other thing I meant to say. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, we need volunteers, because some of the bigger stores won't deliver the food. We need to go and collect, and of course we're a stretched team here. So yeah, volunteers we absolutely need to come and help collect the food and bring it in. They just need a car or possibly a bike with a trailer. More environmentally friendly.
Well, Jacqui, thank you for telling me all about the first community fridge. It's the first one in Bristol, Emma, and as Jacqui mentioned, not completely uncommon in the rest of the country, but the first one in Bristol. And if you're interested in finding out more, come along to it. It's at the Compass Point Children's Centre in Bedminster.
Thank you, James. I look forward to that pasta dish later. James Hanson with Bristol's first community fridge. I have visions of him like whipping me up a lunch now and bringing it back in a box.